In Poland, August 29, 2020 was a noteworthy day. A Honda CB750 RC42, the team's newest build, was unveiled by KrisBiker. As soon as you catch sight of the bike, which is covered in a distinctive black and yellow color scheme, it jumps out at you. Our Polish friend, KrisBiker, is a real Krzysztof Roglinski. He has a motorbike shop that he calls non-commercial, where he works on a variety of different bikes and proudly posts the results on his YouTube channel. Since he was a teenager, Kris has been improving his talents as a self-taught mechanic. He repaired and updated bikes for his pals out of a deep-seated enthusiasm for motorcycling. However, he realized that focusing just on motorbike modifications was restricting his creativity and that he needed a project to realize his unique dreams and aspirations. He began working on a cafe racer project as a result. Like many people before him, he anticipated the build to be simple. Admitting that I was wrong, since my goal was to avoid all of the common errors that 90% of cafe racer projects contain. I've seen a ton of different projects, and virtually all of them contain at least one feature that prompts the thought, it's a great motorcycle, but can I construct a cafe racer and try to get rid of the one, but that's ruining the mood? Kris enlisted the aid of his close buddy Radek since he was having problems coming up with the best response to his query. Both guys have strong opinions about how the business turned out as they look back on it. If we could construct this motorcycle again, we wouldn't change a single thing, the builder explains. We spent 5 months designing and creating the Spider. The supply of some parts was delayed down by COVID-19, so this could be done more quickly, but we weren't in a rush for this job. Time was not as crucial. The secret was to combine the best production practices with optimum geometry, design, and performance balance. After conducting extensive desk research, we chose the Honda CB750 RC42 as the project starting point. After studying countless cafe racer projects online, we were able to clearly see how the Spider should fit into our web. When we speak to Kris in a video call, he laughs aloud. The primary inquiries we had for ourselves were, should we create another black cafe racer? Or choose a vintage style? Historically, the cafe racer's primary goal was to race, so how about experimenting with a genuine sporting design? The time we bid farewell to the Honda's most natural color, red, and the original Honda 750 tank was marked by that realization. We chose the latter option because we wanted to maintain a perfectly straight line between the seat and the tank. The goal was to keep the design as simple and symmetrical as feasible. Finding the appropriate tank for their view took them a while. They were delighted with the straight and clear bottom lines they had in mind once they had found a 1976 Honda CB550F that was in mint condition. The color is next. Imagine two men talking about yellow. You will be able to choose between lemon and orange, both of which denote yellow. We seemed to be arguing long until agreeing on the color yellow, which put a grin on both of our faces, according to Radek. We are unsure if the hue we invented even has a name. It's a custom-made mix which lands somewhere between the color used on Ducatis, the Bumblebee Camaro shade, and the paint used on the Honda S600. Now there's a challenge for any builder trying to explain this to their painting partners. Of course, the engine is a Honda CB750, but our builders gave it a thorough restoration. New OEM piston rings are the primary surgical procedure, along with a thorough cylinder head service that includes surface grinding, cylinder honing, valve service, piston clearance verification, starter restoration, ultrasonic cleaning of the carburetor, and balance checking. The exterior of the bike's heart received the same loving care, sporting a blend of satin cylinders, wrinkle engine covers, and body. Altering OEM installation. In swing arm is a secret battery. Integrated front and rear digital speedometers, position and turn signal lights. Hidden electrical wiring for the rear taillights in the redesigned frame. Engine area receives ignition key from top tree. Complete set of choices for the digital speedometer, RPM, oil sensor, lights, etc. Choosing the appropriate rims for the bike proved to be the hardest obstacle, along with the difficult decision on the color scheme. The first item our Polish friends considered were spoked wheels, but after a month of study and development, they came to the conclusion that there are no spoked wheels available as an accessory for the Honda 750. Particularly after they converted the front suspension. They settled on 17-inch Excel rims mounted on hubs from Honda Comstar wheels that had been modified. Their friend Nazar from the Kiev-based KrisBiker Garage created the wheels just for them. Because of his tremendous labor, the wheels now play a significant role in the Honda's fantastic appearance. Additionally, they had to adhere to the specifications for GSXR front fork conversion, hub width, front brake disc size, and rear OEM swing arm. The boys acknowledged that this was not an easy workout. The Super Sprock's rear sprocket, aluminum with steel teeth, plus 4 teeth that supports the wheels necessitated a stronger and longer chain, DID 525 VX3. Pirelli Night Dragon tires with bespoke side letters are used on the front tire, measuring 130/80R, and the rear tire, measuring 160/70R. Fast riding is cool, but you should always be prepared to stop suddenly if necessary. For this reason, fresh Brembo brake pads are put in the front brake calipers of the GSXR 1000. The builders had to align the new, amazing 318mm floating Italian braking discs to the wheel hub, necessitating the use of small adapters with longer bolts. To significantly increase stopping force, front hell steel hoses and specially designed steel hose for the rear calipers were installed. A rebuilt Honda CB750 RC42 component with a wheel and frame mount and a new braking disc serves as the rear brake caliper. A new slim design pump with an integrated brake fluid reservoir was installed to replace the rear OEM brakes pump. It is evident that the builders in Eastern Europe are catching up to their counterparts in the rest of the world very quickly. Their skill and enthusiasm add radiance to this particular sector. The Honda Spyder is a shining example of the brilliant concepts coming out of Poland and its neighbors. Bring them on. All we can say is thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.